I don't know if y'all can hear that. All right. Hello everybody. Good morning. Welcome to another daily vlog. If you're new, my name is Jess. I vlog every single day over here on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to vlog every day in 2023. It's been amazing. It's been fun. It's been crazy, and it's been a wild ride. But here we are. We're in the middle of August almost, and we're going strong. So welcome to another day. It's actually a very, very dreary day here in Arkansas. It's been storming all morning. It looks like it's going to rain pretty much all day. So we are inside getting some stuff done at the house. Last night was a very rough night. I figured we were due for one soon because Nate's been sleeping really well the last few weeks. You know, Nate has autism, and sleep has always been something we struggle with. So last night he woke up at 1 a.m. Hold please. I'll tell you why I'm getting a phone call in just a second. So Nate has autism. Sleep has always been hard. He woke up at 1 a.m. last night. I did not get him back to sleep till 5 a.m. And those kind of nights are just very long and exhausting. He was just so wound up once he woke up. I think he woke up to go to the bathroom. I'm not really sure, but he was wide awake at 1 a.m. and I was very much not wide awake. So it was a struggle. And every time I would like doze off, he would wake up again and try to come out here and like run around. And I so did not want him to wake up the other kids, and I wanted him to go back to sleep. So I kept, you know, putting him back in bed, and, you know, we gave him more melatonin. Nothing really worked. At 5 a.m. he went back to sleep, and he slept till like 10 this morning. So at least he got some rest. Lucy yesterday was telling me that her ear was hurting, and she told me this, of course, like late at night. And I'm like, okay, well, if it's still hurting in the morning, we'll take you to the doctor. She woke up this morning and was like, it feels better. But then within a few hours, she was screaming about it hurting again and crying and holding her ear. So David came home. He's been at work for a few hours. He came home because I cannot take Mark and Nate and her to the doctor. It just is not going to work. It would not work out. So he came home and took Lucy to the doctor, just right up here to the urgent care. I checked her in. They said the wait time was only like 13 minutes. So I'm hoping it doesn't take them too long. I'm thinking she probably has an ear infection because she never complains about her ear hurting. She's only had a few ear infections in her whole life. And she's like, it feels just like that. So we will see. I gave her some Motrin because she was in so much pain, and I know they're going to have to look inside of her ear and all that. So David's with her at the doctor, at the urgent care, and I'm here with the boys just trying to get some housework done. I need to get some YouTube work done, and just keeping the fort down. David has been working so much, so he told me, go ahead and like get my church clothes for me, and then when I come home, I'll just stay until after church. I don't even know if she's going to feel like going to church tonight, so we're just going to play it by ear and see how she feels. I know like once you get started on antibiotics with the ear infection, you usually feel better pretty quick, but it may be better to just let her rest today. So we're going to take it a step at a time. Tomorrow morning, bright and early, all three of the kids have dentist appointments, and I'm a little nervous about that. It's their first time at this new dentist office, and you just never know what to expect. All three of my kids have a hard time at the dentist. We don't have one easy one. Nate has come so far at the other dentist. They had worked, when we first started going to the dentist in Indiana, a lot of you probably remember, he would not even sit in the chair. He would just freak out even looking at the chair. Like so they started working with him. We started going every 3 months, and it got to where he was sitting in the chair. They were able to clean his teeth. He even got x-rays done. And of course, then we had to move. So I looked around on different reviews. This place that we're going says they work with special needs. It even says they do sedation dentistry, which he may end up having to have in the future. And they had really good reviews. So we're going to see how it goes. Mark is just so little that he doesn't really understand it. He's been several times now and usually just cries the whole time. Lucy has like this aversion to the gloves that they wear, and she like gags the whole time. So it's always an adventure. Usually I take them one at a time. but they were like, no, we have this opening, and if you bring them all, we can get them all done, which in some ways is good because it's like a one and done thing, but in some ways it's gonna be crazy. So it's at 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Hopefully it all goes well. David's gonna go with me, and we're gonna just see how it goes with an open mind. I honestly, as much as I hate the dentist, would rather, if I could just trade places with them and go again, I would rather do that than put them. They've all had good experiences at the dentist. It's not, well, Nate has had a harder time just because when he was little, you know, he fought so much that we had to like hold him down for them to check his teeth. And so now I think that is what made him so afraid of the dentist. But he's had this positive experience in Indiana, so I'm hoping it continues. So we'll see how that goes. So stay tuned. I'll let y'all know tomorrow how it goes. So anyway, I need to do a bunch of work today. I'm kind of behind. I'm going to get some laundry caught up. I need to do some YouTube work. And like I said, it's a dreary day. We're stuck inside anyway. So it's either hot or rainy. Like I'm ready for fall. And we can like do some more stuff outside and get out more, but it's just been like 100 degrees. And then if it's not 100 degrees, it's pouring rain. So anyway, I'll let you guys know when I hear back from David how Lucy is doing. Bless her heart, ear infections are no fun. I'm wondering too, maybe she got some water in her ear from all the time we were swimming, but she didn't complain at all about anything like that. And she has had swimmer's ear before, so I think she would have told me. So we'll see. But thankfully, the urgent care that she's going to is really great. This is the same one we went with Nate when we first moved here, and they were great with him. So I know she's in good hands. So I'm just gonna straighten up a little bit, start some laundry. I just unloaded the dishwasher. I wanted to show you guys, I told you yesterday about this continuous glucose monitor from NutriSense I'm wearing. I have found it so interesting, and I'll show you my blood sugar throughout the night last night. With it being stressful and very little sleep, I'm very interested to compare that because I know like stress and tiredness can affect your glucose readings. I'm interested to see that with like a more normal night of sleep. So anyway, let's look at that real quick. All right, you guys, so here is today so far. 12 a.m. through it's right at 11 a.m. right now. You can see one time my blood sugar dipped to like 67, but it stayed in a great range all throughout my sleep. So this will be interesting to compare, like, you know, like I said, a normal night of sleep. That was obviously not normal. Here is yesterday's. I don't know, like, I am pretty amazed by this thing. It so far has been really fun. So if you guys have any ideas on what I should test, like what kind of foods I should test and see like what would raise my blood sugar or not, like I'm all into testing out some of your ideas. I even thought I would test out some things that they say, hold on. It would be fun to test out some things while I'm fasting because I normally do clean fast. So I drink black coffee, tea, unsweet, or water, and that is it. Now, I do towards the end of my fast, I'll take my Plexus Slim, which that is 15 calories, sweetened with stevia. I took that yesterday a little early, and I think I had that around noon or so. I just felt like it, and my blood sugar stayed very level. It actually went down a little bit once I took that, which the Plexus Slim is supposed to really help with your blood sugar and keeping it under control. So that was really interesting. I thought maybe we would test like putting Splenda in my coffee, which I don't think I'll like very much, but I'll test it for y'all. Or the little water packets, the sugar-free stuff, to see like, because you know people say, well, that stuff still like spikes your sugar, which I want to be really show you the difference though, because sugar levels are not the same thing as insulin levels. So a lot of times when we talk about clean fasting and we're drinking black coffee and all of that, we're not really worried about our blood sugar raising. I mean, we are, but a lot of this stuff won't raise your blood sugar. We're worried about it raising our insulin levels. And that's totally different than what I'm testing out here. So just because the sugar-free stuff doesn't raise my glucose levels does not mean it's not raising my insulin levels. And that's what we want to keep down, because I have found for me that it is a lot harder to fast when those insulin levels go up. You get hungry and it's, you know, you think, oh, I'm just having a sugar-free whatever. And then your body's like, oh, okay, are we eating? And you get hungrier. So I have found if you've struggled with fasting at any time you've tried it, have you done a clean fast where you're only drinking black coffee or water or tea? Because flavorings, sugar-free stuff, that can really make it harder to fast. So I say all the time, like, everybody's different. You do what you have to do, and you works for you. Like, David fasts a lot with me, but he drinks creamer in his coffee. He can't do it another way, and it works for him. He's able to do it fine. For me, I like doing it without the creamer. I find it way easier, and I like black coffee, and so that works for me. Here's David. Let's see what he says. We don't know anything yet. They are trying to work it out with the insurance because the insurance doesn't like that she hasn't seen a primary care here yet. She's scheduled to go see them, for her 9th birthday coming up in just a couple weeks, which is crazy. But she hasn't been in to see them yet. And so they're like, we can't see her, or the insurance won't pay for it, which is crazy. We could self-pay, but insurance won't pay for it unless you go through her pediatrician, which I guess that makes sense. So poor David, I feel bad. I should have thought of this, but it's crazy. They saw Nate. We did not have insurance set up yet, or it hadn't like fully got affected yet, and insurance paid for it and everything. So maybe it's, I don't know. I'm like, so they're like, oh, the pediatrician's has like a walk-in you can go to. David's like, but I just filled out all these forms. I'm like, oh, I feel so bad. Anyway, I'll let you guys know what they say about her ear. And I'm going to keep doing work around here. I would have taken her, but I wasn't dressed or ready, and David already was. So that's why he was like, I will just take her. He's giving all the dad points in. I'm usually the one that goes and fills out all the paperwork. So he keeps texting me about all the, they want like everything. And all of her history, all of the numbers. He's like, I don't know. So anyway, I'll see y'all back in a little bit. Okay, sorry if you hear the air fryer going. I'm making the kids some lunch. Verdict is she's home, and the doctor said that she has a outer ear infection. They had to take her to the urgent care wouldn't see her, so they had to take her to the pediatric office, which I'm very thankful to know our pediatric office has a walk-in. I didn't even know they did, or I would have started with them. David said they got her in and out so fast, so that was wonderful. She's got some drops prescribed, so we're going to have to go pick those up here soon when they get them filled. So hopefully she'll start feeling better. She's not feeling too good right now. So I'm making her a little mini pizza, and it's going to be rest time here soon. While they're resting, I need to do some YouTube stuff, and I will let them just chill. So anyway, that's what's going on right now. Hopefully, outer ear infection. I hope she feels better real quick. At least she doesn't have to take like liquid medicine. I told her the ear drops won't be that bad. So that's the verdict. We'll see y'all back in a little bit. Okay, so I'm in here working on a sponsored video, which I'm excited to show you guys soon. And the whole time Nate is out there, right outside my wall, like making this like loud boop, 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 like game he's playing. And I'm really hoping you can't hear it on the video. We're gonna hope and pray. I am not looking forward to them starting school. I'm gonna miss them so much, just being around and like the hecticness of school starting and all of that. I really do miss them when they're not here. But filming things will be a lot easier. I'll still have Mark home. But when I have to do a sponsored video and there's like, I am so thankful for the remove noise function on my camera, because it does help a lot. And it does remove some background noise. Not all, not all. It's like 1 o'clock now. I'm about to put Mark down for a nap. And like I said, he'll still be home, but he'll have a couple hours in the day where he'll have a nap or quiet time. So I'll be able to get some filming done in quiet. Who was around when I was at home before Mark was born, and I had like 1 year of being at home while the kids were in school? And it was literally, as much as I love my kids, and I love being a mom, and I wouldn't trade anything, it was so freeing. I got so much done. I went to the gym every day. I cleaned the house like spotless. Every day it was clean. I sold paparazzi jewelry. I did tons of YouTube stuff. And so if you're in a similar season and feeling like I'm never going to have time to myself ever again, just hang in there, because I have been there, and so I know it will come again. But it is hard when you feel like I can't even go to the bathroom by myself, you know? But one day you will have that time again. I remember when they both started school and it was before I had Mark, I just felt like, what am I supposed to do all day? I had all of this time, and now it's hard to kind of remember that. As I don't know if y'all can hear that. All right. I'm sweating in here. It is still raining and gross. Lucy's prescription's not ready yet, so I'm gonna lay Mark down, and if he doesn't take a nap, we'll just leave whenever the prescription's ready. If he does take a nap, I'm not waking him up. We'll wait until after he wakes up to go get her prescription, or maybe David could grab it for us, because he actually is pretty close to the Kroger. So anyway, I will see y'all back shortly. I'm gonna have like a snack here soon. Let's see, it is 1 o'clock. I'll probably wait till around 3 or so. I'm reading a really good book that I want to pick back up, so I may read a little bit while it's raining. Like, who doesn't love to read a book in the, like, when it's yucky weather? It's like so cliche, but it really is true. So I think I'm going to pick it up. It's called Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feeney. I really like Alice Feeney. Not as much as Frida McFadden, but she's still really good. So this one's pretty good, and it's really twisty, which I like. So I'll see y'all back shortly. All right, you guys, we just ran to get Lucy's medicine, came back, and there's a few things I wanted to show y'all. So first of all the kids' shoes came. I got these at Rack Room Shoes online. Mark's playing with Legos over here. Wow. So I thought I'd show you guys the ones we got. They ended up all with Adidas. We just had a really good price. I got all 3 of them for $107, I think it was. So these are Lucy's. Super cute. Aren't those adorable? The Nates are very similar. They're both Adidas Cloud Foam. I love those. Like little slip-on. These are black. I think they had navy blue ones too, but I'm pretty sure I got the black. And then for Mark, as soon as I showed these to Mark, he said, I don't like it, but I think they're cute. I got him the next size up, so he doesn't need these yet. Mark, dude. He doesn't need these yet, but when he's ready for new shoes, he'll have the next size up. Hey, stop throwing Legos. Stop throwing Legos. Okay, and then our HelloFresh order came. Y'all know it's always chaotic here, and it's like the afternoons are the craziest. So our HelloFresh got here, and I didn't realize I had picked out 3 separate pork dishes. So that's just how it came. I love the Asian meals, but I've never tried their ramen. So I thought, hey, let's try the ramen today, or this week. Spicy pork dan dan noodle ramen with charred cabbage, Szechuan spices, and sesame seeds. Looks good. And then old school deli burgers. This is supposed to have ground beef. Okay, I need to talk to them, because I'm pretty sure. No, I'm crazy. That is ground beef. I thought they were all pork. 2 porks and 1 ground beef. That makes me feel a little bit better.
Number 3.
The number 3's on there? Cool. So this one is ground beef. Old school deli burgers with tangy mayo, creamy coleslaw, and crispy fried onions. That looks delish. And then a good old-fashioned rice Asian bowl, which I love. Sweet chili pork bowls with bell pepper and candied peanuts. Normally when they have these candy peanuts, I don't use them because you have to like candy the peanuts yourself in a skillet, and I don't feel comfortable with Nate being allergic, so we just leave those off.
Mommy, is it number 2?
Now you found a number 2. Cool. I had some almonds, some flavored cinnamon maple almonds, and it raised my blood sugar a little bit. Not bad, still around 100, and I just feel so hungry. So I think we're gonna do an experiment. I'm gonna take one of these soft pretzels and put it in the air fryer. These need to be eaten anyway, and they sound really good, so I'm gonna eat one of these. And then for tonight for dinner, I don't know, we'll talk about that soon. It's already 4:20, so we'll be having dinner fairly soon. All right, you guys, so that pink dot at the very end is when I ate the pretzel, and you can see my blood sugar did go up, But that's okay because it is leveling off, it looks like, about 113. They want your blood sugar to stay under 140. So, I mean, I think the occasional treat's okay. That was really delicious. But it doesn't make me feel as good. I do feel a difference as opposed to like the almonds down here, how I felt versus the pretzel. So I am happy with the readings, and it is just very interesting. So I'm going to start dinner. I'm going to start dinner here soon. We have decided to not take the kids to church tonight. It's supposed to be really bad weather, and Lucy still just, her ears bothering her. I'm hoping a couple doses in of this antibiotic drop, she'll feel better, but she's still complaining of it hurting, and I don't want to leave her hurting, plus the bad weather and all of that. So we're just going to stay home. David's going to be at church, though. So I have some frozen burger patties in the freezer. I thought I would make that for me and Nate. So I'm going to have that. And then when David gets home, it'll be really easy. If he wants one, I can just cook him one. We have these blue cheeseburger frozen patties from Kroger. They're so delicious, and I haven't had one in a while, so that sounds really good. So I'm going to make that. I have been loving like anything with buffalo sauce, so I thought maybe taking that buffalo cheeseburger, not buffalo, see, blue cheeseburger, and putting a little bit of buffalo sauce and some shredded lettuce. I don't know, to me that just sounds really good. A lot of times buffalo goes with blue cheese on things, you know, with like wings and stuff. So I think that's what I'm going to have. I'm going to make some tots or something like that. Or I do have a chopped salad. I might have that. For some reason, like, that doesn't sound very good. I might have, I don't know. But Nate will probably enjoy cheeseburger too. So I cannot find the remote, the TV remote. We haven't had it all day. I did have it early this morning, and it's disappeared, which means probably Mark has taken it somewhere, or it's fallen behind something. I've looked underneath all the couches and inside the chair and everything, and I cannot find it. So not good, not good. So maybe we'll find that, and I'll show you guys what I have for dinner when I get done making it. Okay, guys, I am so full. Let me tell you and show you what I had for dinner. It was delicious. Like, I think it's like almost that time of the month or something, because I'm craving like all the savory foods. I don't want any salads. I don't want any fruit today. I just wanted like carbs and buffalo sauce mainly. So I made that buffalo, it's a black and blue burger patty. So I cooked that. I made Nate just a plain one that wasn't wasn't blue cheese or buffalo, just plain cheeseburger, and he like inhaled it in like 30 seconds. I was like, turned around, it was gone. He also said the cutest thing. I was bathing him, he got out of the bath, and he came up to me and gave me a kiss and said, "You're the cutest girl I've ever seen." Me? So sweet. So anyway, back to the burger. I did, here's a picture. Bun, put a little bit of ranch on there, put the burger down. It had buffalo cheese all through it. Buffalo sauce. Okay. Buffalo sauce, shredded lettuce, and the top bun. It was like a buffalo ranch blue cheeseburger, and it was delicious. I don't know if I've ever seen something like that out somewhere, but I highly recommend trying it. If you like buffalo sauce, I just put a little bit. It wasn't too hot. It had a really good flavor. It was so yummy. And then I had some tater tots on the side that I dipped in buffalo sauce and ranch. So I love cooking tater tots in the air fryer. They get really, really crispy and delicious. And I highly recommend that. So I am done eating. My blood sugar after that pretzel kind of went up again. It's really, sorry, a YouTube short started playing. It's really interesting to see how when you eat something, your blood sugar doesn't really do like this. It kind of goes up and then down and then back up and then down and then back up, which makes sense. You wouldn't want that big crash. But I'm wondering how it's going to behave after, let me scan my arm. Right now my blood sugar is 127, so it's definitely gone up a little bit, but it's definitely stayed under that. Hey buddy, it's definitely stayed under that 140 mark that they've wanted. So I think I'm doing okay.
What is that?
What is that?
I don't know.
Mark had a bath too, right? Where are we going tomorrow?
to church.
No, we're going to dentist.
They're not going to church.
He keeps telling me, no, we're not going. I'm like, we are. Are you gonna let them brush your teeth? No. Anyway, moving on. I wanted to give a shout out for all my patrons over on Patreon. Since he's getting a shower, okay? I have fully gotten behind on Patreon. Okay, go to the other bathroom, the one down that way. I have fully gotten behind on Patreon. Literally, my life has been nuts with the church launch and all that. I did not mean to put y'all in the back burner. You guys are totally my focus. Thank you. I didn't lose. This is a shout out to all of you. I haven't lost any Patreons this month, any patrons this month over on Patreon. You guys have supported me, even though I'm like falling behind on all my responsibilities over there. And your just love and your support means so much. And, you know, so many times, like, I think, oh, these people are only, like, they're paying so they get extra content. But so many of you are just supporting me because you love me. And that makes me want to cry. Thank you. And I promise we're going to get the content flowing back over there. Things have been insane. We launched this month. Things will start settling down. The kids will be in school. And we're going to have a lot of fun over on Patreon. But I do shout them out once a month. I try to shout out my golds every week. Like I said, I'm behind. So let's shout out the gold tier. No, bronze tier. That's who I have pulled up. $3 a month. If you want to join my Patreon, is always down below. So here's my list. Thank you all so much. Pam, Ashley, Amanda, Stephanie, Leslie, Gia, Stephanie, Courtney, Mookie, Andrea, Jen, Tara, Joanna, Megan, Christine, and Hallie. Y'all are the best. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go over to my silver tier. Judy, Elizabeth, Shay, Angie, Christina, Charity, Stephanie, Lynn, Tara, Reborn Baby 71, Katrina, Summer, April, Vicky, Lydia, Sherry, Marlene, Terry, and Lizette. Thank you guys so much for being. Silver tier is $5 a month, and I really do appreciate it. It helps make so many things on my channel possible. I'm all the time having to pay to keep this channel going, all the licensing music fees and editing software and all this filming equipment and all of that. And this really does help kind of offset some of that cost. And last but not least, my $10 tier. I love you guys. You are so sweet. $10 a month. Emily, Haley, Leslie, Denise, Jackie, Ashley, Alyssa, Kimberly, Sarah, Amanda, Christine, Jen, and Katie. Thank you guys so much. What if I could memorize all those names? That'd be like a really intense challenge. But thank you guys so much for being here. Your support means the world to me, and I love having friends like you. I really do appreciate it. Okay, I have a lot of work I need to get caught up on, so I'm going to end the video here, and I have a feeling the vlog is getting long. So I will keep you updated tomorrow on how my blood sugar does through the night. I'm done eating today. I've eaten. My window's been rock solid the last couple days. It's been about from 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock. I think I ate just a little bit before 3 today. I was just really hungry today. And when I'm really hungry, I just try to honor that. And that's no big deal. So anyway, I love you all. If you like the video, you want to see more like it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe. If you're new, stay tuned for tomorrow when we take everybody to the dentist. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
I set out